The transmission arrived at exactly 3:33 a.m., Earth Standard Time. A single pulse, buried deep in the cosmic noise, so faint it was almost imaginary. Yet, the sensors aboard the research vessel Oblivion's Wake caught it. Commander Ronan Cade leaned over the control panel, staring at the data stream. The signal came from Sector 19 Theta, an uncharted region of deep space where no known station, ship, or colony existed. "That's impossible," he muttered. Dr. Elias Cord, the ship's xenolinguist, examined the waveform. "It's structured, deliberate. This isn't background radiation or a pulsar." The ship's AI, ECHO, analyzed the frequency. "Source unknown, triangulating." A set of coordinates blinked onto the screen, a star system that didn't exist on any chart. Cade tightened his grip on the console. "We're going in." As Oblivion's Wake approached the signal's origin, a structure emerged from the darkness. A derelict station, ancient and colossal, orbiting a dead world. Its hull was pockmarked with meteor scars, its lights flickering weakly. They boarded it cautiously, their footsteps echoing down silent corridors. The station's logs were corrupted, except for one file, barely intact. Cade played it. A distorted voice whispered through the speakers. "We were never alone. We let it in. If you find this, leave." Then, the whisper turned into screaming. A shadow moved at the end of the hallway. The lights flickered, and the transmission started again. The air shimmered around Commander Alex Syros as he stood at the edge of the abyss, his visor reflecting the swirling vortex beyond. It wasn't a black hole. It wasn't a nebula. It was something new, something alive. Behind him, the Erebus 7, his ship, hovered in eerie silence, its engines humming softly. The planet beneath his feet was jagged and lifeless, a graveyard of forgotten civilizations. The mission had been simple: investigate the anomaly that had appeared overnight in an otherwise empty sector. But the moment they arrived, reality had begun to warp. Time slowed. Space bent in ways the mind couldn't comprehend. And then, voices, whispers through the static of his comms, calling his name. "Alex, step forward." He clenched his fists. The vortex pulsed, its glow illuminating strange, shifting symbols carved into the rocks beneath his boots. He had seen markings like these before, on derelict stations, on the ruins of worlds that had long since crumbled to dust. "Alex, come home." The words weren't a transmission. They were inside his skull. He took a breath. If he turned back now, he would never know. Never understand. A step forward. His suit's sensors screamed warnings, but he ignored them. The swirling light reached out like spectral tendrils, wrapping around his frame, pulling him closer. And then, the universe fractured. The planet, the ship, the stars. Gone. Alex stood in a place that should not exist, in a city of impossible architecture, towers stretching into infinity. Shadows moved between the spires, watching, waiting. "Welcome back, Riftwalker," a voice whispered, and suddenly, Alex knew. He had never truly left. Captain Mara Ellen stood at the helm of the Valkyries, her eyes locked on the impossible sight, blooming in the void beyond. A ring, colossal, ancient, shimmering with the radiant light of a blue giant star, hovered in the center of the Solara expanse. It was unlike anything charted in galactic archives, not natural, not recent, a structure forged by intelligence far older than humanity's first step into space. "Origin of the ring?" she asked, her voice low, reverent. The ship's AI, Axiom, responded, "Uncertain. Material analysis suggests an alloy unknown to Terran science. Energy readings indicate it's harvesting stellar radiation at an efficiency of 99.99%. Mara swallowed hard. Dyson-level tech. A megastructure built to drink the heart of a star. But the landscape around it, fractured planetoids, crystallized debris, drifting ruins, told another story. A warning. "It's beautiful," whispered Navigator Juno, awestruck. "Like a cathedral in space." Mera nodded. But cathedrals were places of worship, or tombs. They descended toward the scorched world beneath the ring, guided by gravity and awe. The planet's crust was cracked with geometric patterns, glowing faintly, pulsing in time with the ring's inner light. Structures jutted from the surface, towers and monoliths inscribed with symbols that shimmered when viewed from the corner of the eye. In the heart of the ruined city, they found it. A chamber untouched by time, with a singular control console still humming. As Mera approached, the symbols responded, swirling in spirals of gold and violet. Axiom translated in real time. "We gave it light. We gave it life." It wanted more. Juno glanced nervously at her. "It?" Mera stared up at the ring as the truth settled in her chest like gravity. The ring wasn't built to harness a star. It was built to hold something inside it. And the glow at its center, it was growing.